What's going on, guys? So today on this SHOKY Quickie, we're going to take a look at another Marvel Legends figure from the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure line. Now, actually, in truth, I went and grabbed this one today at my local Walgreens because I actually knew it was still there. And, of course, the main reason I'm doing it is because I'm trying to get to this big boy. Now, I don't actually know much about this character. It's actually, what is it, Thundra? I know nothing about her, if I'm totally honest. Just some chick with the cool whip chain thing, but it's got a big robot arm. That's what I'm after. Marvel logo there, nothing up top. Marvel Legend down here, and it says Fearless Defenders for some reason. And you come over here and you actually get Valkyrie, the old school Valkyrie. Actually looks a lot like a female Thor, long before female Thor's thing. And you get Thundra over here. And can't read. So you got Marvel, Fearless Defenders with Unbreakable Dragon Fang Sword, that one, and Heavy Steel Chain, this one. These heroines bring evil to its knees. So it's funny because she looks like a bad guy in my mind, but obviously she has something to do with this. I have no idea. So you got Marvel's Valkyrie and Thundra, and of course you've got everything in the wave. Now the only thing that sucks is you have to get everything in the wave to make this thing happen. And if I can hit people up to not have to buy these all, especially Blizzard, I'm not interested in Blizzard that much. I think this week we're going up to Bryan College Station. I know where there was definitely a Vision, and I think a Doctor Strange should go with it. So if I can, I'll snag both of these. And I used to know where to pick up a Valkyrie, so I can do that. Now, War Machine, I'm probably never going to be able to find outside of the Lost Toys, so I might have to hit them up sometime soon. So let's go ahead and get this girl open and see what she's all about. Alright, guys, so here we have Thundra out of her packaging, and once again, I don't know anything about her at all. Just pretty cool figure, though. I mean, for the most part, sculpt is actually very good. This head sculpt is actually very well done. I gotta raise the camera up just a little bit more so you can see what the heck I'm doing. So you actually get some nice red lipstick, white painted teeth, probably tampoed on eyes. Looks really good. Got that little kind of tiara sort of going on here. Not a greatly done hair. Looks fine, but like looking at it up close, it's like, okay, so it's molded in the darker red and then kind of painted over, almost washed with this orange, so give her almost like a flaming hair look. It's not bad. It does completely hinder any head movement, though, so that is a disappointment. You can't even look down or back or anything like that. You've got red molded chest, like everything in the bust and everything in the center part of the chest is all molded in red and then painted on the body color, as you can see right through here with the shoulder cut out, and then tampoed on edge of her top, so to speak. And then of course you come down here, same difference. This is all painted on, possibly tampoed, hard to tell. Very muscular little character, though. She got a heck of a abs section going on there. Abs. And then, you know, she's going very non-symmetrical, or asymmetrical rather. So sleeve on this side, gauntlet on that side. Very, very loose belt. I mean, I guess that's okay, but it should fit snugly down by her hips, at least in my opinion. It's okay. It looks like it's, I don't even know what color it was to start. It looks like it's molded or painted black. It has the same problem that Iron Man figure had with all the blackness. It's got silver painted buckle and some red stripy bits going on and a big red streak that happened right here somehow. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. You got booty. And definitely some pants from the 80s. Possibly 70s. Red molded on the pants, and then the gold all the way down to the boots. So all in all, she looks pretty cool. I actually very much like that head sculpt. It's actually pretty nice. Actually, yeah, only female figure I have that is not a Power Ranger, so to speak. And actually, just for giggles, can bring in a Power Ranger. Now, this is actually a fairly decent size comparison. She's fairly hefty and a big, beefy woman. Probably, I don't know if she's Asgardian or not, but she actually is there with Valkyrie, who is Asgardian. So, this may or may not be a good comparison. And also bring in somebody from the same wave. Iron Man. She must be enormous, because Iron Man himself stands like well over 6 feet because of the armor. And she is towering over Iron Man. So, I mean, I don't know. Is she supposed to be that big? I don't know. Maybe she's an Amazon. Oh, wrong universe. But for other comparisons, real quick, we've got our Wally. Come down just a little so you can see Mr. Wally's. Hello, Wally. Why did I say it with an accent like that? And Lord of the Thundercats. Schnarr. Yay. He won't stand. Stay there, Snarfy. Okay. Now, as for accessories, she has a couple. She's got her, what they call it, heavy steel chain, more or less. Just a big old chain with a ball at the end of it. Poor guy. Anyways, I don't know exactly. I know obviously this has to go in her hand. It looks like it's fairly well easy, like so. And if you want, you can like have her whipping it. It's just soft, flexible plastic. It's never going to hold its place, but you know, you could have her in like a good whipping motion like that, or if you flip it around, which is kind of your only option, you can have her coming at it with a different angle. So maybe an overhead slap happening, or slinging it like so. That might be a thumbnail happening right there. I don't know. It's kind of cool. The paint on it's okay. It's all molded in kind of a gunmetalish color and then washed over with a little bit of silver. The ball is all crinkly and smashed up like it's been through some stuff. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. As for articulation, like I said, the head totally not movable. You've got disc hinge shoulders with probably a mushroom peg going into the arm. She does rotate at the shoulders, although it's incredibly tight. So for the most part, that ratchet is super tight. And then you've got the bicep rotation, which I'm really scared of that peg might break. And you can see there's a color differential between her shoulder and her arm. So this is painted, or this is painted, that's molded, whatever. Single jointed elbow, that really doesn't get you hardly anything more than 90, if it even gets 90. Sometimes I can feel like 2 clicks. There's 2, okay. And yeah, elbow rotation below the bicep, so you can kind of flex that. The wrist does rotate, and she has a hinge in there as well. Decently molded little hands. Double ball peg between the chest and the torso, so she can move all around. It does look a little funky in places, but you know, for the most part, she's pretty good. She's got a big hole in her back, like there's supposed to be something to plug in there, or if you have maybe a Tamashii stand or something that can do that, you can plug that into her. The legs are wired up pretty much the same way that Iron Man was. They're pegged in upward instead of T's into the crotch, so you can do the splits fairly easy. And it gets real obvious which way her legs are supposed to go when you look at it from the side, obviously. But the thigh rotation is there. Now, if you rotate it like I just did, you can kick forward. Don't bother kicking back. That just isn't going to happen. But that's the only way you can kick forward. They really, really didn't want these things to be in action poses, if I'm honest. And then you got double jointed knee, like so. And disc hinge and peg into the foot for some decent ankle movement. So she can get an okay A stance, I guess. I wish that they could rotate at the hips a little bit, or that anything made sense with those legs. This is not a flattering pose. So she's probably best posed virtually standing straight up. And you can pop the head off super easy. I'm trying to figure out, is that neck cracked? No, it's just a scratch. So super, super long Amazonian neck. She's definitely very threatening. Let's see if I put that back in her hand in that position. That might look cool. But she does come with one other thing, and the main reason I bought this in the first place. Giant chunky arm. Actually. So you get the left arm of a Hulkbuster. Looks really cool. Super, super hefty. You got a ratcheted elbow. Rotation below the bicep. Rotation above the bicep. super heavy shoulder peg and wrist rotation. You got gold paint here, not so great. Fake gold plastic going on there. You know, and you got some GPS happening there. And silver paint, not quite silver plastic, and more gold paint down here, and a big elbow thing happening right there. Either way, this was the whole reason I got it. So you've got an arm, and we've got a leg. That's how they work. So this, hopefully I can manage within a month or so. But basically, that's going to be it for her. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on. She's an okay figure. I like the head sculpt. And for the most part, it's actually a pretty decent figure. The articulation is incredibly lacking, but I'm guessing that just this generation just kind of sucks for that. The idea that the hips or the legs are plugged upward into the hips makes no sense to me, because you really, really lose a lot of that, you know, articulation that you would definitely get from virtually any figure. But she's okay. I wish I could have got her for a discount, but paid the normal Walgreens $20. So, not too upset about it. But, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up there. Hit that subscribers button if you are new here. I do action figures every now and then. I do a lot of other fun collectibles and Nintendo stuff and things like that outside of my normal Gundam reviews. And, of course, once again, trying to get the large robot to happen. But if you want to hit the Patreon and donate and keep this channel afloat, that would definitely be appreciated. I'm trying to get to about $200 a month over there. So sign up for as little as $5 a month and watch her fall over. I'm trying to think my table's on level. So sign up for about $5 a month. If nothing else, you get to see stuff early. There we go. Dang it. Oh, jeez. Or you can always go and get a Shoky shirt so that you can show off that you're part of the Shoky Nation. And that'll all be right here on the screen, but in the description down below is where you can get all the links to go do anything and everything, even my social media. And I'll check you guys on the next review, and remember, as always, keep on nerding.